Good morning, everyone. Paul Duncan here with GammaEdge. Today is Monday, February 28th. Overall, we're looking at mixed signals today from a market perspective, which is where we recommend you start your day. Take a look at Taylor's market overview. Too much there to post into here, so I do urge you to take the time to look through that. On a short-term basis, we do have some improving conditions, so take a look at the Gamma up and change up scans that are in the Discord under the Gamma Scans channel. It'll give you a good series of stocks for setup. Short positions, watch for a bounce reversal here. We're watching the cumulative tick. It's right at a turnaround point, and it needs to continue. You'll see that here shortly. Medium term, we are seeing improving breadth as indicated by the 52-week new high, new low model. We need this to turn bullish today. It looked like it was going to do it Friday. It did not. Longer term, we're bearish, but we are improving. Again, we need the cumulative tick to push through and start to really show some strength here. From an ES perspective, mixed setups. The bias is downward. We do have a decreasing delta in gamma 0 level. I note that the key flip level for the ES today is 43.84, so keep an eye on that. Below that will be increased volatility. Above that, we may see a push higher. The VIX and the volatility of VIX, the Friday collapse in the VIX was short-lived. We're back above 33 in the pre-market today, due mostly to world events. So take a close look at that. I did post some fixed strike vol charts in the GammaEdge Discord in the VIX channel this morning, so please take a look at those if you get a chance. And then finally, the SPX, excuse me, we are net negative overall. We've been net negative for some time. The significant amount of negative GEX if we open in the 4330 region, which is where I think we'll be. The dealer response, if they didn't hedge this morning in the ES, will be to sell into this, so that could take us down even further. A couple key flip levels that we're watching here today. 4370.08 is a key level for the 0 DTE. 4383 and the 4448 levels are also really key here. Market status, up here at circle 1 is the breadth indicator, and you can see how compared to Thursday it came down. Looked like it was going to reverse and go bullish on us. It did not. We really need this to show some bullish green over red here today, which means more 52-week new highs than lows. We did see the institutionals here start kicking in the filtered cumulative tick, both on Thursday afternoon and most of the day Friday. That's very bullish. That's great. We want to get on board that train when that occurs. Down here at circle 3, you can see the cumulative tick did reverse on Thursday, and we did get the continuation across the Thursday to Friday boundary, and we call this a linear up signal into Friday. Again, you want to get on the bus when you see something like that. Circle 4, we are historically below the moving averages. They are all in a downtrend. This is a bearish indicator. We need this white cumulative tick to cross above those and start causing that inversion for a long-term bull. Not expecting it, but we need to see it. From the ES perspective, pretty much a mixed bag. I would say my bias is down. You can see where I colored things. Yellow is going either way. We've got some reds. The reds are basically we've had a move up in positive trends, which usually can be good, but the 0 has diverged and gone the opposite way. The zeros have dropped, and when the zeros drop, that's usually an indication that net long puts are being added and long calls are being closed. So we want to watch for that. I will also note here that minus GEX has dropped from 4,200 down to 4,000. That's interesting. That is not necessarily what I was expecting to see here. So we'll just have to watch what the behavior is here. Typically, if there's an expectation of falling, you would normally see the put structure remain intact or even go above the spot price, and we're not seeing that right now in the ES. So mixed signals, as I indicated earlier. The VIX is elevated in the European session, and we're going to want to watch that all day. We've lost all the gains that we got on Friday with the collapse of the VIX. When we look at the overall structure of the PM settled and the AMN plus PM settled SPX, PM settled here on the left, combo on the right. Circle one, we're expecting quite a bit of volatility today. Adjust the opening value to range so you get a good indication of what's possible. I note here at Circle 2 in the SPX mothership complex, we've got a large amount of support down here at 4,000. Here at Circle 3, even though the expected range could push us, indicate higher, I don't think we're going to get over 44.50 today. A number of reasons for that, but one of them is that we've got a couple flips in there too. It's also the dominating level for positive gamma exposure and call open interest in the PM settled complex. So I think we're going to most likely remain below that 44.50. When we look at the expiration profile, this tells us the amount of gamma that's expiring on an expiry basis above and below the spot price. You can see we've got quite a bit of negative gamma exposure below spot today. Balancing some of that is what we have above. And it's pretty key here that when we see this higher level of positive gamma above spot, we tend to have a monetization where those calls are being closed out of the money. Depending on how rapid that is and when it occurs, that can counterbalance any types of flow that we would get from a dealer response of closing puts. So we're going to have to watch this. We do have net negative here, but it's not very strong, and I think that's something to be aware of. As I just said, net negative coming off today in the 0 DTE. Circle 1 indicates that this is the 0 DTE. Circle 2, net negative. 3, not a very big number. Down here at Circle 4 on the bottom, what we've got is we've got a double bar down here. We've got a lot of gamma down here, negative gamma. And I also note that the dominant put open interest that's expiring today is down here. So if we open up in the blue box area, which I think we will, we could see a push south. Be aware of this little blip here at 42.70. It's something that could cause us to pause in there, especially in the midday session. We could push south, and if we do push south, more and more puts will be in the money for the 0 DTE. Watch for a monetization and possible push north back up into the 0 area, which is going to be up in here. Finally, when we take a look at the SPX, again, Circle 1, net negative gamma condition. Circle 2, fairly strong negative gamma condition. We dug a deep hole, and we've been slowly coming out of it, but it's been slow, as I said. Circle 3 does point to down here where we've got a confluence of call open interest and put open interest. I think that's important. Circle 4 up here is probably where we're going to open, and you can see in the combo complex, it's nothing but red below us. So as we push south during the day, we're going to be encountering more and more net negative gamma, and the dealer response as these puts go in the money, which will be a delta phenomena. They will have to sell futures, and that could actually push us down even faster. I don't think we're dropping below Circle 5, but you can see below Circle 5 there are some dominant levels, and we want to make sure of that. The square 6 area here, I just highlight this. You can see delta here. It's going back and forth, so it's a real messy structure here overall within the SPX. It's not very clean, but you can see below this 41.25, the delta levels really start to turn negative, and they get some magnitude to them. And this is dollars, notional dollars per dollar change in the SPX. And you can see that some of the values that the dealers will have to obligate to adjust are fairly significant. So I'm not anticipating that we're going to push into square 6, but just be aware that below that 41.25 level, things could get really, really ugly. So that's the wrap up for today. You can reach us at GammaEdge.us. That'll take you to a sign up page that takes you into our Discord. We've got a lot of great people there, a lot of active traders, and we're working to apply this this Gamma into our trading methodologies. It is an overlay strategy, so come with your proven strategy and start to overlay these levels. And we're certainly there to help figure out how to do that. You can also reach us at GammaEdges with an S on Twitter, and we do post occasionally there. So make it a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.